You know, he does a good job of controlling display, shadowing really well here. Pancake just going to take a shot just to kind of feel out what Remix can do whenever he's shadowing, and obviously he's going to be able to get a pretty good save when he does that. Pancake's now kind of in a similar position, shadowing, but instead he's going to challenge early. He's going to do good now. It's going to be an open hit. If Remix can't get back, it's going to be a shot on goal. He's going to take it slow, and that will be his second goal there for Pancake.
All right, Pancake birthday buff. It's in action, baby. He takes it all the way down the stretch of the field, and, well, that could be a constant as we continue to move through the day. But Remix, more of a player that's going to risk it, that's going to go for those nutty plays. And you know what? That's what I want to see as a part of his show match. We've got a long way to go here. As well, Atomic, it is a best of 5. So, yeah, we got a 2-goal lead, but there is just so much longer to go throughout this stretch. It's going to get even more gritty and down to the grindstone as these players learn more and more about what their strengths are and what talents they're really bringing to the stage here. Pancake trying to do that with an air dribble, but quickly blocked away by Remix.
That's what happens in these one boys. It's the best of 5. That was a good shot there by Remix. The first one he had in a minute, but Pancake once again is just going to take that open net every single time.
Now, why not a third time? It's the charm, and Pancake doing harm on the scoreboard. You like to see it. 3 on the bat right away. Remix hoping to get one of these shots to lock down. Surely if Remix finds his rhythm on the field here, I can tell he can be very lethal with those shots. And now with possession and a little bit of boost, could pull something off. But Pancake not shying away from that ball, has possession to work with as well.
Yep. And well, it's Remix here. He's got 4 saves. Pancake has 7 shots so far in only, what, 2 minutes? Almost 2 minutes and a half here. And there we go. That's going to be the first one there for Remix. Is going to make this 1-3 instead of 0-3. A lot better looking, I think, for him.
Oh, Pancake landed right on Remix there as well on the recovery. Just unlucky or calculated from Remix. Either way, first on the board for Remix.
And you know what? Now the kickoff, that's going to go ahead and ruin any kind of comeback, or at least in a streak that he had going. Now it's going to go another side over for Pancake. A clear-cut kickoff, I'd say.
It doesn't get much more easy than that. I was playing some 3v3 earlier today, and good old Champ won, and I had a lot of teammates whiffing those kickoffs. Not very pleased about that. Remix, though, quick to find redemption upon the field. The kickoff goes his way, and he'll bring this back to a 2-point scoreline.
You know, in the 1v1s, it is so kickoff focused. Sometimes they just win you games. This comeback could be started here for Remix with these kickoffs. He might have another chance to do it as well. In fact, he's going to throw in a fake into the mix. Going to kind of mix it up, I'd say. And it's going to go and show that maybe if he's able to kind of differentiate the type of kickoffs that he could do, the fakes, like maybe losing it more so that you can get some boost rather. All that stuff is what could lead to like a really good scoreline here. But Pancake, once again, just taking some solid hits, making sure that he doesn't make any mistakes when he's going towards Remix's goal.
No mistakes. Exactly like you said. That's exactly what I'm noticing. One word to me sticks out about Pancake right now so far in this gameplay, and it is discipline. That's just with that ball coming off of the ceiling and catching it just perfectly and limiting any missteps on the field. Everything seems just right. Look at the shadow defense as well, giving all kinds of space to Remix, but so comforted in the knowledge that, well, they can launch up to this save whenever he wants to. A Remix trying to hold on to possession. A bump should give him some leeway to make a play as well, but without any boost, has to scurry around and, oh, does get it over Pancake. A free shot? No, will go by the wayside.
But not a problem. Remix still has all of the control of the boost here. Went ahead and stole both sides of the pad. Might try to get an air dribble going. He's going to take the boost one more time. Pancake is absolutely starved here. He's going to have to find a way to get a 50 or something that he can hit again after. And that's exactly what's going to happen there. He's going to instead take it to the skies, get it cleared, try to get some boost. He does. Now it isn't evenly matched. He has a fair chance at this defense. Remix, however, doing a good job of using the aerial play. Can he get a double off Pancake? Too fast. Actually, might even bit the bull a little bit too far here. Oh, and Remix will strike.
I thought this was it. This was a beautiful follow from Remix. Kind of poke, prod, threaten the next touch, but back off and throw a bullet on. Just narrowly off target, but Pancake caught on the wrong side of the goal line. Now we have a 2-goal deficit once again, and I've been impressed by the way that Remix has kind of stayed in this game. However, it's going to be a little more difficult, giving up yet another kickoff goal.
Props here to a Pancake. I mean, his kickoff's very, very solid. It's like he's done that a million times. He just kind of killed the ball over to the center, leave his boost, make sure that his teammate maybe doesn't have any boost as well, and flips the wrong way, and it's a clean open net. That's probably 5 of the 6 goals that he scored today. See, he tried to do it again. He's actually killed it, but now Remix, has some possession. I would say that Remix now has won this kickoff. He even has a chance to shoot on goal here. Pancake with a wonderful save.
Pancake continuing to be just that gridiron locked up defense at Remix, having such trouble finding vulnerabilities through and maybe posing a bit of a gap himself. Barely gets back down to the ball and, well, quarter tank, full boost now, left, coming off the ceiling. No, gonna drop back down to the ground. Allow Pancake to clear, but we're looking at very limited time. For Remix to come back, has to really surge up the field and green this ball down to the other side of the court, but Pancake just keeps hitting it away, and second after second comes off of this clock.
And I think Pancake also knows that, the time is coming down. He doesn't have to exactly overextend. All he has to do is kind of, a little bit defend. Usually players, they don't like to. Oh, that is pretty nuts there from Pancake. Just kind of little dribble up the wall to hit it back into the goal for himself.
How come when I try to jut it right off the backboard, it flies across to the other side of the field? But no, Pancake. When Pancake does it, it lands right nicely on the goal line. Lays it in, wraps up this game number 1. It's going to be a commanding victory for Pancake. I don't want to speak for you, Atomic, but I think we're comforted and calling the game here. Remix going to throw one last launch towards the net. That one going astray as well. Pancake, is there still one more goal in Remix? There is. Makes it 4-7, and why not pad the stats? Why not give yourself a better narrative going into the next game?
Yep, and it seems to me that Pancake may be very calm, cool, and collected, but Remix has the ability to just turn on a dime, really fight for every single goal that he gets. If Pancake is not too careful, he's going to be surprised sometimes, especially in his next game, I think, of these two opponents.
And there's Pancake at the finishing screen. Johnston Community College winning game number 1 of this best of 5 here, folks. We're here with the NJCAAE Rocket League 1v1 show match and having a splendid time with it. Pancake, disciplined, limiting every single mistake. Atomic, if you're Remix and you're coming up against such a consistent player, what does it take to break through?
Well, Remix, he does have to mix it up a lot. He's got to find a way not to overextend. Exactly what Pancake is doing. He's playing, ensuring that he doesn't make any mistakes. I think Remix needs to make less mistakes by not overcommitting so much. Maybe play for a 50-50 instead of a beat. I think that's exactly what Pancake is doing on Remix. I think if they're both doing exactly that, if Remix figures that out, then it will be a tighter game, and this game, too, will be very interesting.
I like what you said, Remix, mix it up. It's part of the name. You might as well call it that way. Okay, we're looking for a change of narrative, and surely Remix will be able to change things up. Now, I like what you said as well. Force some 50-50s. Maybe get a little closer on those possession. Force the challenge before laying it across the field. We saw at the very start of the game, it looked a little more freestyle oriented. We were going through aerials for ceiling shots, everything under the sun, but it appeared when we saw Remix kind of play to their strengths more so, it got a little more even. We'll see if game 2 is a different story here in this best of 5. It only takes 3 wins and 1 already in favor of Johnston Community College.
As these two players go ahead and join the field, we have Pancake up 1-0 in the series, the best of 5, and Remix down, and a little bit of that momentum taken away from him, all in the favor of Pancake here, but that can just be kind of brought out with a goal here for Remix and switch it all up. Pancake, however, is going to try to take a shot. Remix not going to let him do it, and is going to take some possession for himself.
And that possession, oh, so close to getting it, but Pancake no stranger to these saves and sails across the field to finish it off. Strikes treasure upon the coast-to-coast zone. Look at that final shot as well. He's forcing the dunk on Remix's attempted save. Just everything perfect from Pancake.
Yeah, I would say that is exactly what Remix wanted to do to Pancake, and was kind of, brought out there. He couldn't exactly finalize. Pancake, however, could. I think it was because of the overextension. Not so much the overextension, but the ability that, or going from coast to coast, making sure that when Pancakes did it, or when Remix did it, it would go over to Pancake's side. Now Pancakes has a lot of control over this ball here. Remix doesn't have exactly too much boost to work with. Still going to put some pressure on. He puts it in the air. Good option, I'd say. If he put that on his hood of his car, he could have got 50'd. Could have instantly, and he wouldn't even had a fighting chance. Now he does. He's going to go in and shadow Pancake here. He's going to play some mind games. It's not going to work out for him. Remix gets a good hit, but he still has control over the ball. Gets a good hit and a good bit of that boost, but Remix now on top of it again.
Look at how much more even this game has gotten, right? We were at 3, maybe 4 goals between both teams at the first minute mark, but no, just 1-0 between these players. This really has come to an equalized fashion. Players understanding the other's tactics, maneuvers, strategies. Almost enough for Pancake to sky it past Remix again, but he'll get the save just narrowly. And look at him forcing challenges there, Atomic. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. And now he's got an open look at the net, looking for the bump. Not quite, but it will be enough. Pancake gets the finishing touch on an own goal.
Yeah, Remix, that is a clear cut and calm collected hit. The same stuff that Pancake has been doing on you. Now it gets interesting. We're tied up 1-1. Remix and Pancake. Madison versus Johnston here. It's going to get interesting.
It will only get more curious as Pancake starts to slip and slide away from those grandiose leads that we saw in game number 1. They were all led by those early goals. But when you look at the second half of game number 1, it became so much more even. And Remix, cool and composed indeed, hangs around the goal line, gets a save, might have the momentum for a shot as well, but oh no, he's bumped out of the way and has no boost for the recovery. Can he get in position for a potential save? Yes, he can. Pancake, not enough to get the go-ahead goal.
No, but look at Pancake. He's just swiping all the boosts. He's taking everything from Remix here. He still has to strive for another save again. Instead, he opts for a good 50-50 here. Pancake, however, did exactly what he does best. He plays for a 50-50, has all the boosts in the tank, and then can just speed away with the goal, just away for Remix's grasp. That will lead to another Pancake goal.
Another Pancake goal. We'll see that very often throughout this series. I'm liking the plaid look as well on Pancake's car. When you come in with style, you're all fresh and ready to go. Style points don't add to the scoreboard, but surely beautiful mechanical plays like this do when it reaches the back of the net. Pancake up to the ceiling. Tried this early on in game number 1, failed. Tried it here against Remix and succeeded. 3-1 now for Pancake.
Wow, that was such a nice goal. Remix actually had it read. It just couldn't catch up to the speed. Pancake had the control of that ball. But the moment he went on the ceiling, he could have waited. He could have, left that flip to kind of, just not use it. Oh, we're going for a musty now, kind of spicing it up. A Remix able to read it. Now he has a chance here. Pancake's going to go for early 50-50. If Remix has more boost in him, they have about even. And now he's going to give it right back over to Pancake. Pancake in the air. This is dangerous here for Remix. He's going to get a save nonetheless. And it's start going to go the other way. Does Pancake have enough boost? Luckily for him, it's in his own corner. Sometimes the safest place in once is to have the ball in your own corner. The opponent really has to turn in and do something fancy for him to score on you. And that is exactly Remix had to first in order to get it.
Oh, almost dunked there. And you know what, Tommy, you talk about safety and, Pancake, he's going to be pretty safe for a goal here. So he'll add one to the tally. But one thing I've been very impressed about Pancake's play is, remember the musty flick attempt? Now, normally when a player goes for such a, it can be a risky maneuver sometimes, they get scored on the breakaway. Did that happen to Pancake, though? No. The recoveries have been so quick from Pancake, even when going for these risky maneuvers, still able to save it. We have not been able to say the same for Remix, but turning on this ball quickly could flip the script.
Yep. Remix, good job on the kickoff there. That is exactly what you need to get started for a bit of a comeback here. Pancake is already up 1-0 in the series, and Remix knows this. Remix now knows as well that if he does, the 50-50 moves, if he doesn't overextend, he hasn't been overextending as much as he was last game, he can really come away with another win and tie this series up.
50-50 is going to be important, but Remix maybe wants to throw out some of the bangers there. Oh my, well, we're here sponsored with the Army National Guard, right? That was a star-spangled banger from Remix right over the head of Pancake, and another for Remix to get a chance in this game too.
Star-spangled banger. Love that. Absolutely love that. Well, you know what? I will say Remix is doing a phenomenal job of not just throwing the ball away when he's done a loss. He's going to have to get a save here, though. Pancake with a nice shot from downtown. No one is able to save that if you put enough speed on it, and that was just fast from the beginning.
So as you want to talk about speed, Pancake make the maneuvers happen as well. And at this point, you're thinking, poor Remix, because no matter what Remix tries to close a gap, it's still been that 2-point buffer again and again that Pancake's been able to maintain. And as impressive as that is, how much longer can it last? Remix with under a minute here to close this deficit and trying to get positioned here for the ball. It's going to be very difficult for Remix if losing this game, right? Because you have to pull off a reverse sweep at that point. Remix is going to do everything he can to get these 2 goals.
And I like how you mentioned that, the security goal, the 2-goal difference. Pancake gets another chance here. That's a good goal by him as well. But every single, for only about a minute, it was a minute actually, Pancake had, it was tied up, and then it instantly became a 2-goal lead because he had a kickoff goal after scoring on Remix. So that means that 90% of this game, if it goes all the way here and Pancakes wins with a 2-goal lead, 90% of these 2 players playing, he has had a 2-goal cushion. That is pretty distraught there for Remix. I would argue he's got to find a way to not let Pancake run away with it.
I think exhausting is one of the best ways to put it, I mean, Remix back at that 2-goal cushion here for Pancake as another goal scored for Remix, and honestly not out of the game at this point, but imagine how tiring it is to be pulling off exceptional plays here in the finals, but still have to work from behind. Pancake has that leniency to be able to, well, not get so aggressive on some plays and not give up a lot of ground on some risky maneuvers. Speaking of which, here comes Remix, ground pitch, beautiful 50-50, and Remix has a chance as he pulls it within 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say it, but there's something that's possible. It's a little something. And the 2-goal lead is gone. I'm just stating the obvious here. That Remix, he's on fire.
Let's see. Pancake hoping to pull this one together. Remix, resilient as ever, blocking that one. Almost red. Pancake's clear, but just missed it. The flip reset's gonna set that ball down onto the ground, and Pancake from Johnston Community College wins game number 2, and now is it match point for the NJCAAE Rocket League Finals.
I would say, Remix, very good effort. You made me, excited with life again, Remix. Pancake, you are dull, but you are so calm. You are so efficient. And he's been doing a good job of keeping the lead in these 1v1s. And like I said earlier, having almost a 90% success rate with a 2-goal lead, that is just, that's hard to do. I mean, I would say. It is difficult for me to keep a 2-goal lead in any game I play at Rocket League. So, Pancake, props off to you. You deserve the 2nd win as well.
I agree with that for sure. You mentioned kind of dull, and really Pancake has been playing to their strengths of just been trying to keep possession and work the most high efficiency shots. I remember people calling O'Callad's play style kind of boring because it just went for the plays that would work. O'Callad, we're talking about one of the best, if not the best 1v1 player in the world. That's a compliment. That is a compliment when you are likened to the best of the world. That is an appropriate 1v1 style. What you're doing is playing to your strengths. You are making your opponent uncomfortable because you look just so solid. So Pancake in good position to end it here, Atomic, but with a 1-point win, that was all it was there in game number 2. This could still go either way.
100% agreed there. This could go either way. Remix has not just been absolutely killed. Look at Pancake here, coming in with this like Joker Merc decal. This is exactly what a 1v1 should have. It is the swagger, the idea that, you know what, I'm gonna change it up and still beat you. It is the mind games that I like to see in 1v1s. Remix, however, could play to this strength, make sure that when Pancake isn't familiar with this Merc, he can pull off saves like that and even shots like this if he's pulling off what he's been doing in the past couple games.
Well, if it isn't a lead from Remix, breath of fresh air now for him. And, well, Pancake, what are we going to see with the Merc? We will inform our attendees here that the Merc hitbox was actually updated semi-recently. I want to say within the last year and a half to give it its own hitbox. And I will say, actually made the Merc. It's pretty nice. You got a taller hitbox. It's tough to get that ball on top of the car as you see Pancake dribble it, and it's still just spaced right in front. But hey, look at the maneuvers it still allows for Pancake. I'm looking for some creative maneuvers to see if Pancake can close this out in 3.
Yeah, and you know, I do in fact love to see the Merc here. I'm not a big fan of it myself. I'm not going to be using it on the field, but when I see it on the other person's team, I just know my chances of winning are way higher. It just feels a lot better. So maybe Remix is thinking the exact same thing. Tied 1-1 here between these two, and I think we got an exciting game 3 here.
We do indeed, and you can't forget about the regional and the fall split where Justin did use the Merc, and it got Twitter buzzing. Everyone was saying, oh my god, it's the new car, it's the new meta. Haven't seen one since, but we're here seeing it from Pancake, and the ball game still tied up here. Lots of boost here for Pancake, and now for Remix after picking up the container. And look at the monster flick! Now that is the power of the Merc.
I mean, just look at it take to the skies. It hits the backboard. He's got to read it. I mean, that was from almost midfield. That. You're right. That was a monster flick. The Joker coming out in full strength here. He's laughing at him.
Oh man, I love it. That style, that swagger right there. Pancake to feel to feel confident in the Merc to be able to pull off a play like that. I mean, that was a split-second reaction on the challenge from Remix to pull off that flick. Is it going to happen again? Uh-oh, not as consistent as we thought. Remix going to get the better of that challenge and get a point off of it as well.
Some players, you know, the moment that this goes in the sky like that, they'll jump up, they'll try to, you know, make sure that they hit a good ball as early as they can, but not Remix. He's going to start settling down, making sure he gets, you know, wife and kids, and make sure that he gets that ball into that open net. That is what everyone needs to look into and inspire to.
Oh, flick coming in case, and that is 2 in a row that Pancake hasn't been able to execute. Or from at least what we can see, Remix keeping this close. Again, the 50-50s hoping that challenges will work out in his favor. He's got a bomb off of the backboard. Should be able to read this. That's going to be easy peasy. The demolition opening up a lane for Remix to retake the lead.
Remix, that very phenomenal. I mean, look at this. Pancake was caught off guard. He thought that was in the moment you shot it. Instead, it hits the top right of the backboard right next to the goal, and it's just an easy read after that. 3-2 now for Remix. I think the first time he's in a lead besides, or never mind, he had a lead early in this game. But either way, good on him for sure.
No, it's certainly got to feel good. I cannot deny that. I agree with you there. Is that it has been pretty infrequent. We've seen Remix in the lead, so how long can Remix hold on to it? Pancake popping this ball up, waiting, watching, has the boost to recover, so isn't afraid to kind of stick around to the play. And things almost got dicey. Remix with the bump, trying to stay in front of the ball. Pancake launching all of that boost to get down the field. It's just nearly gonna be enough to equalize.
Pancake, he's doing the good job. He's doing the great. You know what I mean? He's getting some good 50-50s here. That's really what it's coming down to. I've said it time and time again, but I mean, you know, dull, boring, whatever. You're right. It is, you know, the way that a 1v1 player plays whenever they've, you know, learned and honed their craft of the 1v1 in Rocket League. They just play for a good equalizing 50-50 when they have boosts. And it's just, it turns into an easy goal. Remix, however, oh my goodness, Remix. That, if that, you know, Musty had some more sauce, yeah, that Pancake. He does it again.
Oh, man, that bump is just ruthless, you know, because Remix knows the recovery is going to happen, don't know if there's going to be enough time, and then just bumped away. And so 2 goals in a row there for Pancake. And that is going to give him the lead back, and even without boost, trying to get the possession back, trying to flip back into the ball, and it has just been about a drag race again and again. Which car is quicker to meet the finish line? This time, it's Remix.
I mean, you know, you mentioned the drag race, and I just think in no world is Merc able to compete with, like, the dynamic and the velocity that Octane can produce, but yet here we are. You know, these two players are just going at it right now, trading blows, putting out some knockout punches into the mix now. We saw that Musty flipper set attempt earlier. Remix now with an open net, and we'll get it in as well. 5-4, he's in the lead once again in this game.
Feels a little bit like Pancake is, you know, using the leeway of a 2-win lead in this best of 5 to kind of throw out some more interesting plays. You know, we talked about how Pancake, such a consistent, really just a brick wall on defense, but now appears to be giving up more plays than we're used to. In a situation like this, how does Pancake find the lead again? We can only wait and see. Remix looking for a good lane here. Just trying to bait Pancake into these weird clears, weird touches, keeping that resource control as well. All of the containers of boost taken, and Pancake gets bumped off of it. Has to play some defense here. Remix waiting for the challenge, and well, there it is. No, it's still cleared away, and Remix will still try to control this.
But, I mean, I think that is a step in the right direction. You saw Remix, he took it 50-50 instead of just instantly shooting for the ball. I think Pancake had it covered no matter what he took at the ball. The only thing he could have done was go for that 50-50, try to secure a 6-4, you know, get that cushion here, especially with a minute left. That's probably the smartest move. Instead of having maybe conceded a goal and shooting for it, he's now able to try to save it, but Pancake, the flick now, the direct path to the goal was that much was Pancake to score here.
Oh, just beautiful. Yeah, you can imagine a lot of players would be forced to just take the shot immediately, but no, the dribbling continues, just like O'Callaghan does. I'll shoot the comparison over again. He's a dribbling monster, just one bounce after the other until you're close enough to your competitor, and then flick it right past him. The speed of the shot gets the equal score line, and we are neck and neck. Moving into the final seconds of this game 3, it's still match point for Pancake, and certainly could be goal. One more goal to separate them for the win. Just one goal away from Pancake to win it all. Remix with the quick challenge. Heading around the corner and trying to hold on to this ball. Does not want to give up too much possession here. Is going to have to recover after that.
We are in neck and neck here. This next 10 seconds are going to be dangerous here for Remix, but he's not going to get a goal. Shot on goal. Instead, he's going to send it the other way. Pancakes now has to fight for some boost. Take a bit of control. Remix is not going to just charge in unless he has to. It's still tied 5-5. Pancake, you can't get this on his own. He's going to get a good flick. He's going to go for an air dribble. He's going to get the bump. And Pancake will take the 3-0 sweep against Remix. That is a nice goal.
Oh, the air dribble. The bump. The stomp and flattens Remix like a pancake. The birthday boy Pancake takes the win. Johnston Community College is your NJCAAE Rocket League 1v1 finalist and winner. Congratulations to Johnston, and congratulations to Pancake. Atomic, what a match. It was a 1-point game here, a 1-point win in game 2, and now in game 3, Remix gave us really everything he had, and that's what just made for such a stellar matchup here.
Wow, Pancake, like you said, Remix, he was the syrup to Pancake's pancake, I suppose, and it really just took everything from him. He came up to a 5-5 there in the even time, and Pancake at the last second just turned it on with that Merc, and like you said, just got a really nice goal. Congratulations to Pancake. He is your winner for the finals here. And Remix was your second place. But Pyro J, I think we got something coming up next, right?
Oh, yes, we do. We have the Army National Guard show match still. So, congratulations, Pancake. You are the winner of the competition, and you get to have a show match against ARNG's Aoka. Stick around for that match, folks. The show match for the Army National Guard is going to come up very soon, broadcasted by the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association Esports. That's NJCAAE. I am Pyro. This is Atomic, and we will be right back.
The stronger we become.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
A rogue virus. No jobs. Sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. The next greatest generation is now.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch ahead.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
rogue virus. No jobs, sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. The next greatest generation is now.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch ahead.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Welcome, everybody. We are back with the NJCAAE Rocket League 1v1 finals, but now we're transitioning into our show match with the Army National Guard. Representing the Army National Guard will be Ayoka. He plays for the U.S. Army Esports team. And Pancake, after winning that finals competition against Remix, will be playing under the NJCAAE title. Here it is, a best of 3 atomic, and well, it all comes down to this wonderful matchup.
Yeah. And, you know, some info on Ayoka. He's played on a couple of EV Sports teams. Pancake, you know, you just saw him win against... Never mind. So, yeah, I mean, Ayoka, you know, I've seen him play in a couple of tournaments. I think he's a pretty good player. He's gone up against some of the best. And Pancake, well, obviously, he just won the finals of that tournament. So he's got the best out of all of these colleges that competed today. So it's going to be a pretty good matchup, I think. I think a player who's pretty versed, pretty knowledgeable on what it is to be on an esports team versus a player who just won this 1v1 tournament. It's going to be a really good one.
Woo! And Pancake, we've seen a variety of car choices. Octane the first 2 games, Merc the game 3, and now, to start off this show match, the NASCAR vehicle. Going to be a first goal as well. So NASCAR showing up nice and speedy to start the first goal for Pancake.
Yep, and I think also to know is that both of these players are SSL. You know, they've gotten that achievement multiple times. Looks like Pancake has that, and Ayoka does as well. So this is like what could be a typical SSL 1v1 like ranked game. Maybe not in the SSL category, but 2 SSLs going at it for the 2v2 or the 3v2 category. Either way, some of the elite like 0.1% of the game. Ayoka with a almost big shot there, is not able to pull through, but he still has a lot of possession against Pancake here. He's going to opt in for a first touch here, a second touch against Pancake. Pancake's going to realize it's going to hit the back of the board. But Aoka still has all the chips at his table. He's going to try to control it, and he does get this goal.
I'm impressed with Aoka here. There have been some risks, right, with the flicks off of the backboard, but the recoveries have been just on point enough to actually make Pancake scramble, which is a very difficult task because Pancake was the most disciplined player on the field between the two in our most recent match against Remix. So to make Pancake look a little frantic, that's impressive from Aoka.
And look at this Pancake, even trying to turn on a dime here, making sure that he can surprise Aoka. Will actually take the lead as well. Aoka now kind of just down in the lead here. I really thought, you know, Pancake was going to have to struggle against him, but no, it looks like he's taking a turn for the best.
Yeah, and actually what you saw was Aoka going for the bump play there. We heard from Aoka before this match that he's a big bump and demoer. And so keep your eyes on those plays as they transpire throughout the game. That one not actually working well and in the favor of Aoka, but look how cool and calm and steady Aoka is on the goal line, catching that and looking for maybe a bump and demo there. Doesn't pick it up, but picks up the goal. Simply the threat was enough to secure it.
And this is the first time Pancake has had to go against a player who, instead of just putting it in the air the moment he could for a flick, decided to just let the ball roll, go for a bump play. That's exactly what Aoka is going to be doing for the rest of the series. He's going to be a master at it, I think.
Yes, an artist, even if you want to go that far. Pancake, wow, look at that initial challenge coming out from Aoka. Had to respond very quickly, and you know, smart. I gotta say, from Aoka to break it up instantly, but that's gonna be a tough ball to break away. Aoka, I don't know where the boost came from. Completely out at that point, but what an incredible effort there to launch up as high as they needed to save that ball.
Yeah, and you know what? SSLs at this point have been air dribbling since like the Roman times. I think they, you know, would have learned to defend it as well, and that's exactly what Aoka just showcases. That sometimes it's predictable if you know your opponent is really well versed in the aerial plays. That's a good fake as well. Just have too much boost to work with, and he's gonna have to give it up. Not without some fight here in their own corner. Pancake leveraging that corner as well, making sure that it doesn't go too near his net. Now he's going to snipe some boost for himself. Now Aoka's going to do the exact same thing. This is a 100 versus 100 boost play, and both of them are going to be 50 in the air. Pancake was trying to take a slow roller, but Aoka wanted none of it. Now he's got a shot on net. Doesn't have any boost, however, after the recovery in the air. And it is going to go right back down to Pancake's hands.
It's a boost to make a play here. Goes for the air dribble, looking for the dunk, and with the broad body of the NASCAR vehicle is going to be able to send that right in. No matter how much boost Aoka had, there was nothing getting him past that ball.
Nothing at all, and just the manipulation of the ball going up, down, whenever he decides it can. He could. I don't know if he got a flip there, but he definitely has the ability to if he wants. So Aoka kind of was just left guessing there on defense, and that is not something you want to do. But everything you want when Pancake and yourself on offense is going towards the opponent's goal. That's a good butt play as well.
Always going to be looking out for it. Aoka is going to be able to pick up a full tank of boost, and one thing you really need to look out for Aoka is, that quick challenge not working out so well. Pancake picks up another. There's that 2-goal lead that we've seen so often at Atomic, but what I'm focused on with Aoka is hasn't really prioritized the boost game. I mean, you'll see Aoka almost avoid full containers of boost because, well, he's so comfortable with his movement around the field, and sometimes we use it to their advantage. When Pancake knows that Aoka doesn't have a lot of boost, tries to surge ahead, but Aoka clean on the 50-50s. It's just not working out as well as I think Aoka wants it to. With 90 seconds to go and 2 goals down, he is going to need to make some sort of change.
Yeah, but you know what? That kind of tells you. I mean, look at this dribble here from Aoka. It's not going to come to fruition. However, Pancake does a great job on defense. Now has 100 boosts as well after it. Lots of boost management for Pancake. He's taking over the boost. And like you said, Aoka isn't playing too much of the boost game. I think that just means he's confident when he's low on boost. He knows that he can save most balls, but not when he gets Pancake. But that is an amazing save. Pancake, however, has all the leverage. He's going to just kind of slow dribble to Aoka again. Cool, calm, and collected. 2 players players who play the same way are going at it. Pancake up 4-2, but not if Aoka has something to say about it with this 50-50. Doesn't have too much, but looks like the boost from Pancake will prevail. That's a good 50 from Aoka, but look at that. He doesn't get that boost, and it's just going to lead to a goal. He was outclassed there. Pancake doing a great job of keeping possession of that boost and the ball.
You can tell how Boost is just how these Rocket League cars breathe, and Aoka suffocated in his own half. I mean, I had nowhere to go, just as Aoka, like in the middle of a desert, found some kind of source of water. It was stripped away. Pancake on every container, even pad of boost that Aoka was looking for. Maybe with a demolition, maybe with some kind of play here, Aoka can get back into this one. There's the bump that we know and love. 26 to go and a 2-goal game now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at this. 30 seconds remaining. It's 5-3. A lot better than 5-2, I'd say. That 3-goal cushion turns into 2, and it could very easily turn into 1 with this kickoff right here. Let's see how it plays out. Aoka and Pickett going at it, and it's going to be about dead even. Some wave dashes are used. Pancake trying to put on some early pressure. He's going to get 50 there as early as possible. Now he's got kind of a really bad view on his camera settings, and Aoka's able to get a save, but he's wasted just enough time to where it's almost impossible for Aoka to come back with this 5-3 deficit. And I think as this clock dribbles down, I mean, it's going to go in, but it's going to be a close one for Aoka.
It is. I don't know, 4 seconds is kind of that baseline where it's like, yeah, it's enough. I mean, you can still get a stuff on the kickoff and have enough time to pull the ball away through the wall where you can keep it up and go for a play. So I don't mind this right now for Aoka. Just has to make the play worth it. Goes slow on the kickoff, picks up boosted. Exactly that. The ball stays up. It's enough time to make a play out of it. Barely keeps it up. Has to pull it out to the corner. Almost had that last touch, but the perseverance of Pancake is enough, and the Game 1 win is all settled. Pancake has not lost a game yet tonight, Atomic. We saw the sweep in the 1v1 finals. Now we see the Game 1 victory against Aoka in this best-of-3 show match. Is Pancake... I have 2 questions for you, Atomic. Number 1, is Pancake really going to finish this out without taking a loss? And number 2, what car are we going to see Pancake in? It's been different all night, so I have no guesses as to what's next.
I'm going to go ahead and call it here, right? So, listen, look. Right, Pancake, he's been winning every game. And as good as he is, you know, sometimes you can't win them all. I think Aoka is destined to win this next game here. I think it's just destiny. Now, as part of his next car, I don't know. But I can make an educated guess. We've gotten for a Dominus type car there. We've gotten for a Merc. We've gotten a Octane. I think we have to switch it up. We're going to get some kind of breakout kind of car. I think he's going to go and switch it up one more time. Other than that, I guess he could go for like the Batman car, you know, the Plank. I guess we'll go ahead and see. I'm going to guess on Blank. He comes in. It's the same one.
All right, fair enough. I think... Do I see an Octane, or what is that? I guess we just have to go into the game and find out, folks. It could all be over here. A Game 1 victory and match point now for Pancake, the birthday boy. And you're right, it's still that NASCAR car that will not afford Pancake the first goal. Aoka coming out swinging.
You know what? You know me, I don't miss. I think Aoka just has it all here in the second game. That is such a nice kickoff. No time wasted. That ball didn't even touch the ground the entire time, I don't think. If it did, then he used it for his advantage.
Aoka gonna have to use everything possible to his advantage. So almost had a flick opportunity there. Won't even pick up that container boost, but a pad is all Aoka needs. Takes a shot on, and this is really interesting, actually, how Aoka is able to hold on to control of this possession. I mean, you're talking about a player with almost, actually nothing in the tank, and all they need was a pad to keep possession, to keep control, to keep a Pancake kind of whiling around the field here, just kind of scrap up some hits on the ball. Very impressive what Aoka can do with limited amount of resources. And with the remains of boost there, gonna pull it downfield.
And you know, one thing I'm noticing about Aoka is he's turned it on here. He is not letting Pancake, you know, manipulate the ball the way he wants. Instead, he's going to challenge early, pre-jump, you know, make Pancake go back for some boost, maybe even lose the ability to get the ball going. He's going to get a pretty good demo. Can he turn around in time? But no, he's going to go and settle the ball here. Pancake spawns just in time to get a good 50, put it back in his corner instead of nearing his goal. He's going to get a good positive flick in the direction of Aoka's goal. Aoka does a good job himself now. And it's really just these two players trading some good blows. Aoka has that early lead, and he's kept it for this long.
How much longer? Maybe not. All you had to do was mention it, Atomic, right? That's the role of us casters, is to turn things around in another player's favor. It's Pancake to find their first in Game 2.
I think Aoka has what it takes. Pancake, his long-standing dynasty for these past two series may come to an end if Aoka can do what he's been doing best, get some good positive demos. Look at him, he's going to take some control on the aerial play here, but Pancake is going to be really smart, position himself well to not even waste that much boost going for a challenge. I think, you know what? That is exactly what it is. It's Pancake doing exactly what is efficient and with his boost and also challenging at the same time, kind of combining the two and finding the happy medium.
Will there be a happy plate on Aoka's breakfast platter after he cleans up the pancakes on this play? Maybe, as there's a stop on one of the shots from Pancake. Aoka hoping to clean this up again and maybe pull this downfield. Pancake barely getting a touch, and so an opportunity to take this upfield with a third of boost in the container there. Picking up pads, pulling it downfield, picking up boost. Not normal for Aoka to do that, to turn around and grab a full tank, but maybe it'll will itself into his favor. Across the goal line, the width of the field, Pancake takes it, and without possession, Aoka's still pressing up, but it'll finally dissipate. Pancake back with possession. What I am most impressed with right now is that we have a 1-to-1 score line in a 1v1 at the halfway point. Put it to 2-1. Like I said, Atomic, all you have to do is mention the score line and it changes.
Yep, and, you know, I'm sorry. I cannot stray from this longer. Aoka, I don't know what trail of supersonic that you have on. It is the goofiest thing I've ever seen, and I absolutely adore it. There's like two little mini cars behind his two wheels, and I have never seen that in a game. And if you can catch it while you're looking, ladies and gentlemen, it's just the cutest little thing I've seen in Rocket League. However, let's not take it away from Aoka's 2-1 victory, the first time he's had it against Pancake here. And with 2 minutes remaining, it's going to be a long road if he doesn't score like an insurance goal or something for Pancake to just come back and take it again.
Oh, Pancake was really asking for that one, and I think Pancake got what he asked for there. Aoka takes the bait and chomps on it all.
Yeah, that is, I mean, listen, if you're Pancake, I actually do feel sorry about that play because he really was playing a pretty phenomenal stance on that. He had all the pressure in the world. And in just 1v1, sometimes when you go for a shot, even if it's a 50-50, sometimes he just loses so bad that he goes in your own net, and you just got to kind of chalk it up and go to the next one. This time, Aoka has that insurance, has that cushion for him to kind of go for some spicy moves like he did there. Pancake, however, does not have that liberty. He has to fight for the next minute and a half to go to either win the series.
Might even be a greater distance to climb here. It will indeed, as Aoka takes this ball across the stretch of the field. There, Aoka does. You can tell that Pancake is starting to risk it, which, you know, this is not a position that Pancake is used to taking. Normally up and ahead on the scoreline and able to kind of meander around the field and do what they're comfortable with. No, here you have to start to force some plays, and I think, you know, Aoka, a player who shines with limited resources, who works so well under pressure, is in a much better situation here. Looking for that bump on the Pancake may cost him, but look how quickly he recovers on an improper side of the ball, but actually clears it out to a safer distance. Pancake still down 3 goals with a minute remaining.
Yep, 3 goals with a minute remaining. That is exactly right. But what that really means is for Pancake, he's going to have to step it up here. You know, as much as he may have kind of toyed with his opponents there, I think he, you know, maybe has the tendency to kind of let it loose in a goal that he has a lot of momentum in, like this game 2, where he has all the momentum from the last one. That's a good demo play. Both of them are actually destroyed. I didn't realize that until the smoke had it cleared. But, you know, Pancake in a dire situation. Aoka fortuitous and looking forward to that game 3.
Is the flick coming? What's coming? Oh, Aoka breaks it up anyway, and is going to accept defeat on that play. We saw, you know, Aoka trying to come back with 4 seconds on the clock, down 1. And now Pancake almost double the pressure in this game. Down 2 with 2. Oh, down 2 with 9 seconds on the clock. It's not going to be easy, but certainly the attempt will be there. Kickoff coming out, and it's in Aoka's favor. Closer to the ball at this point. Time will wear down, and there you have it, folks. We are going to a decider in this show match series. We're going to game 3.
Yep, Aoka stellar victory here. This is the lowest scoring 1v1 we've had all night, and I think it comes down to the you know, the lower level of shots, you know, the ability to kind of save the ball in the opponent's half or in the midfield, not letting it kind of dribble over to your own side. I think this game was really won at the midfield. I think Aoka excels in that aspect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Aoka excels in a lot of aspects, I feel like, and I think every single one of those were shined here in game number 2, forcing some of the closer challenges, allowing for resource control from the side of Pancake to not really worry or wear upon him. Aoka just taking control in the unique ways that he does puts Pancake in a really awkward position. And so with this show match going all the way to a decider, like you did predict here, Atomic, I'm going to ask you one final time. Does Pancake switch cars now coming after a loss?
I think it's time for his, you know, he's got to try hard. He's not going to toy around with his opponent anymore. He's definitely coming in on an octane. And of that, like, you know, and he's went ahead and actually stuck with the NASCAR car. He's very confident in it. I think, you know, he might even main it, and I would say it's one of the better cars to main this day and age. Sometimes we get tired of these octanes and these dominances, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I'm a Harbinger main personally, so I'm with you. You know, get creative, be unique out there, and I'll show everybody what you got in a different car body. Pancake is really gonna try and flex their maneuvers here, and almost pulls off a Pancake on his opponent there just by laying the base of his car onto the ball, but still getting put away here. Aoka down the field has a lot of boost to work this, hits it back, almost out of reach for Pancake, but he saves it.
Yeah, did you see the control that Aoka had? That is dangerous if the ball is moving the way he wants. It was just a little too far away. And that's really what led to Pancake's open net here. Aoka, you know, not much of an overextension, more so the ball just not really listening to what he wanted it to do. Put it in slow-mo, I think Aoka has.
Well, certainly Pancake has this ball. Aoka just waiting and biding his time for that ball to approach him. Pancake, clamping right on that. Aoka still feeling comfortable even getting scored on first. 50-50 will pull this ball forward. Picking up pads here. Aoka looking at maybe a shot. That's a pop that Pancake's forced to hit upfield. And that one a little bit awry, but what a stretch. A heroic save from Pancake. Pulls it into a goal as well. And a 2-goal lead now for Pancake.
But I really, truly thought Aoka was able to get back to this ball, but the speed that Pancake put on that just defensive to offensive struggle that they put themselves in, it was just way too fast for Aoka to even catch up on. He did what I think is a pixel perfect speed flip and still could not get back to that. That just means that Pancake really has it down to the pixels to score everything that he's scoring tonight.
Pancake almost finding a third on that endeavor. Just have to pick up boost at this point to try and hold on to control. Escaping bumps and demos. Trying to come out from Aoka. That's good for Pancake to have their vision all across the field. But foresight was not there. Aoka stomps on in with that limited boost and says, surprise! It's not a surprise birthday party. It's a surprise goal against Pancake.
Yeah, Pancake is in a little bit of trouble here. He's not exactly used to being at a deficit He's usually used to leading the game, controlling it the way he wants. Now that Aoka might have the ability to do that, it might spew to some trouble here for Pancake. He's going to have to take control some other way, maybe with the 50s and the slow progression that he makes every time he's on the ball. Let's see if we can go ahead and get that again. Pancake is going dangerously towards Aoka's net. That's a pretty good save, using the roof of the net to save it as well. As if he had a second teammate and he was telling him what to do. He just controlled the net, and Pancake doesn't matter. Clean, cut, and precise. 3-1 now for him.
I like that thought, though. Yeah, it's as if Aoka has someone calming directions, or almost like a trained bot. Like, I know bot is usually used in a manner of like, not, you know, bots aren't that great these days, except for some people who are working on some pretty efficient bots. But Aoka just looks like he's done machine learning and knows how to save every single shot, no matter how much resources or booster in the tank. But the ground pinch, woo, still keen to it, as Aoka might have the time, the space to pull that into the net, but that's put by the wayside. And again, Aoka trying to take this to the goal line.
Look at Pancake here, up 3-1. He's got that cushion he always wants. He's got it here. Aoka is a different person. Oh, look at the play. Oh my gosh! The ability to still come back and almost get a last-second shot. Oh, that was so clear for Aoka, and he was boosting towards it, but Pancake is just still too fast. He's also got a chance. That's a nice bait and switch there. He's still got a lot of boost in the tank too. Might be able to bait out Aoka. He does. This ball's going to dribble in front of the net, and that is a clear goal for Pancake. One of the many he scored in this series.
And just making Aoka look silly, coming off of the wall, hitting it right before Aoka gets there. Waiting for Aoka to challenge again, and flips it right over him. I feel like Aoka knows better in those situations than to hard rush and challenge the play, but Pancake taking advantage of every single falter of Aoka. Pancake took a little while to pick up some boost there, but able to come up with the save. Is there going to be a second? Oh, there surely is. As that ball's going to be pinched right off of the backboard. Pancake picking up this ball, looking for an extra shot, even with 11 boost, but it's too weak, and Aoka back with possession.
Aoka has learned anything. He knows that he can't give or kind of wait to start scoring the goals whenever he's down in a deficit. He's got to go ahead and take them and take that advantage the moment he can. He knows Pancake will just kind of park the bus, ensure he doesn't get scored on play cleanly when he's up, and I think that's what he's doing. But Aoka is turning on the pressure. 4-2 now, and it has changed from that 4-1.
Aoka representing the Army National Guard here in this competition. Wants to win it here for the squad. We'll have to start by saving this play from Pancake. Pancake gets a little too ahead of their own shot at Aoka with a clear lane once again to score again. And now it's a 1-point game. Suddenly this show match just got a whole lot closer, Atomic.
Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Aoka can't wait. He's got to do it as early as possible. Now he has a minute to score another one, but he also has to be very careful with Pancakes getting another cushion. That two-goal lead could be very dangerous for Aoka here. If he wants to keep competitive, he needs to make sure he just doesn't get scored on and kind of punish when he can. But Pancakes putting on a lot more pressure here. Maybe he's, instead of parking the bus, he's just keeping more pressure on and on. Aoka is going to find it to not crumble under pressure.
That's going to be the key here in this show match. How do you operate under pressure? Aoka watching this ball, wondering where to wave dash, and he stays near it. He actually reads the clear from Pancake, and he's going to lollygag. He's going to walk the dog to the net. He knows the time that's afforded by such an impressive pursuit towards the play. 3 in a row is going to pull this to a tie score line.
Listen, I thought Aoka could have shot it about 20 times before he took his actual shot there, but nonetheless, it went in, so I can't say anything. But if Pancakes would have saved that, and Aoka took too much more time than he needed, Pancake, with what I thought was not even able to go in, instead gets a dribbler to sneak on past the bottom left corner. Aoka now back at a deficit.
Talk about threading the needle. If you put that ball a little to the right, there's a save from Aoka, a little to the left. There's a save by the woodwork, but instead, Pancake takes the lead Anna's actually going to win the kickoff as well. Aoka, great flip to get in front of the ball. There it is again, but Pancake baiting it in instead. Gonna be a little bit of a boost pick up now, and a second shot afforded. Is the read on the double tap? No. Aoka kicks it away, but still doesn't have possession and needs to find it soon because we have 14 on the clock. Should find it. Pancake wheels up. Aoka around this ball looking for the flick. There it is towards the net. Great save from Pancake, but it back around is Aoka. Right under the ball. There's the flick. Pancake with another heroic save. And could that win the show match? The ball is still up. Aoka with boost. Not much. And Pancake slams it down, flattens it, and wins the show match. We had an NJCAAE victory for Pancake, and we had a show match win as well against the Army National Guard represented by Aoka. Congratulations to Pancake.
Wow. I would say, just look at the shots that Pancake has. 15 against Aoka's 8. Almost doubled it, and what is already a high enough at 8, it's almost doubled it at 16, right? The 4 saves, the 9 saves from Aoka. He was playing a lot more defensive that time around as well. Man, I think Pancake had that game controlled. He made sure that when he was tied or anything like that, he didn't overextend in any way. When he was in the lead, he did overextend sometimes, and even led to some goals, which is what I think kind of pulled the edge over Aoka here, although both of these players hard fought, kept it to one game, all three or almost all 3 games, or 1 goal to all 3 games, and that is impressive. And nonetheless, both of these players are at the highest level of Rocket League you can almost get.
Absolutely. I mean, it's such high levels, and that's the point of having these show matches, these competitions. So, shout out to the players that competed tonight. We had Remix in the finals for the 1v1 that did take the loss against Pancake, and then Pancake representing the NJCAAE winning the show match against Aoka, who's representing the Army National Guard. Shout out Army National Guard. Shout out NJCAAE for giving us such an amazing 1v1 contest. And, we need more of this, Atomic, because I don't know about you, but I had some fun.
Yeah. Always love doing the 1v1 scene in Rocket League. I think it's one of the just more fun scenes to specifically spectate. I think there's a lot more involved in a team kind of going at it, kind of the same rotations. Instead, you've got a lot of mind games, the switching cars here from Pancake.
Yeah.
Everything from there. It really just kind of spices things up in the scene, I believe.
Inspiring me to maybe change up some cars and maybe even get out a diamond in 1v1. But alas, folks, what a competition and what a night. This was the broadcast of the 1v1 competition brought to you by the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association of Esports. Got it right that time. And this has been me, Pyro J. I've got iAtomic by my side over here as well. Shout out Layton behind the scenes production as well. And folks, hopefully we'll see you again another time with the NJCAAE, and have yourselves a great night.
A rogue virus. No jobs. Sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Hey man, I just can't find a comfortable headset. I mean, I've tried everything. Literally everything.
Sheesh, my brother. I got you.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
That is comfortable.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. The next greatest generation is now.